Hi, boys and girls. First of all, before I read today, I have to show off my new shirt. See, my favorite people call me Mrs. Jankowski. I got this for teacher appreciation from Susan, and I love it, and I was so excited to wear it today. So, we have been reading, thank you, Susan. We have been reading Junie B. Jones is a Beauty Shop Guy by Barbara Park. And if you remember, in chapter 1, Junie B decided that she was going to change her name to Pinky Gladys Gutzman. And her mom and dad told her that that was a pretty long name, and how would people remember it? So she's been wearing a name tag around and telling people that that's her new name. And in our last chapter, meeting Maxine, she went with Daddy to the beauty shop. And if you remember, they gave her a job to be a helper. And she was getting a little silly, wasn't she? She wanted to be spun around in the chair, and she was running around with the broom and hit one of the customers in the foot. And it ended with Daddy running over and taking the broom away, and she wasn't allowed to be the helper anymore. He took her out, and they had to leave the beauty salon. So, perfect timing. Maya just came and got snuggled up for our story. So let me show you. Here she is. She's ready for me to read. So, chapter 3 is called Practicing. And I told you to think about what you thought was going to happen in this chapter today. So you'll have to listen to see if you were correct. Daddy drove me home in the car. I kept on sniffing the air. "You smell like a lovely woman," I said. Daddy wasn't that friendly. "It's the hair gel," he grouched. I sniffed some more. I love that smelly hair gel," I said. "Plus also I love sweeping and holding the fluffy towel. And so maybe I might be a beauty shop guy when I grow up." "Wonderful," said Daddy. "I know, it is wonderful," I said. "And here's another wonderful thing. I already have a name tag and a towel and a broom and some scissors. And so I am all set to go to work probably." Uh-oh. Just then, Daddy quick pulled the car to the curb. "No, Junie B, no. You're not all set to go to work," he said. "You don't just pick up some scissors and start cutting hair. Do you understand? Working in a beauty shop takes years and years of practice." "Yeah, only I already know that," I said. "I already know it takes years and years of practice." "Years and years and years," said Daddy. I did a huffy breath at him. "Ugh, I already know that, I told you," I said again. After that, I leaned back in my seat, and I thought about the years and years of practice. Finally, I did a big sigh. I would have to get started right away. Uh-oh, should she be starting to practice right now? In kindergarten? What do we say about using scissors? We use them on paper, right? We do not use them on our clothes or on hair ever, unless we are a grown-up and we cut people's hair, right? Like Stella's mom, that's it. Daddy pulled the car into our driveway. I ran inside my house zippity quick. "I'm home," I hollered. "I'm home from the beauty shop." Mother ran out of baby Ollie's room. "Shh, I just put your brother down for his nap," she said. I stood there for a minute. Because that woman just gave me a sneaky idea, that's why. I did a fake yawn. I need a nap too, I think," I said, "'cause that beauty shop got me all tired out." I walked to my bedroom. Uh-oh, I think Junie B. Jones is up to something because I know that's what she does. "Well, nighty-night, don't let the bed bugs fight," I said. Mother followed me. Her face looked suspicious. Suspicious is the grown-up word for "I think you might be fibbing." "Whoa, whoa, whoa, hold on there a second," said Mother. "I thought you couldn't stand naps." "I do," I said. "I don't like naps, but today I worked at the beauty shop, and that job got me pooped, I tell you." After that, I closed my door, and I got under my covers. Mother peeked in at me. I did a fake snore. Then I waited and waited till she closed the door again. I stayed in bed till it was safe. Then finally I tippy-toed to my desk and I opened the top drawer real quiet. I searched my hands all around that thing. Then all of a sudden my heart got very pumpy because my hands felt what they were looking for. What do you think she found? Not good. And their name is My Bestest Shiny Scissors. Oh no. I have to keep reading. I want to hear what happens next. So chapter 4 is called Snipping, Snipping, Snipping. Oh no. I hope what I think is about to happen is not correct. I opened and closed my shiny scissors real fast. Now I can start my years and years of practice, I said, very thrilled. Oh, Junie B. I skipped to my bed where my stuffed animals sit, because I needed volunteers, of course. Who wants to go first? I asked my animals. Who wants to get their fur trimmed at my beauty shop? Do you think it is a good idea for Junie B. Jones to take her scissors and cut her stuffed animal's fur? Oh my goodness, this does not sound like a good idea. My bestest elephant named Philip Johnny Bob raised his foot. I do, he said. I hugged him very tight because that guy is always a good sport, that's why. I picked him up and put him in my beauty chair. I sat him on lots of pillows so he would be tall. Remember, a lot of times we learn from Junie B. Jones what not to do, so this is not a good plan. Then I kept on looking and looking at his fur. Yeah, only here's the problem, I said. Your fur is made out of softy gray velvet, and softy gray velvet is short and smoothy, and so I can't even trim you. Philip Johnny Bob did a sad sigh. I patted his head and put him back on the bed. Just then I accidentally stepped on something. I looked on the floor, and guess what? It was my slippers that looked like bunnies. Us, trim us, they said real squealy. Hey, yeah, because you have the beautifulest long white fur I ever even saw, and so you guys will be perfect probably. Oh no. I quick picked them up and put them in my beauty chair. After that, I skipped all around them and I snipped their long white fur. Oh no. Here's our picture. I sang a lovely song. It is called Snipping, Snipping, Snipping Their Long White Fur. It was the most fun I ever even had. After I got done, I held them up to the mirror so they could see themselves. They did not smile. We're baldies, they said real soft. I did a big breath at those guys. Yeah, only I already know that you are baldies, but that is not my fault because you kept on wiggling while I was trimming you, I said. I pet their heads very nice. Don't worry, I whispered, because bunny fur probably grows back. Probably. I'm almost positive, sort of. Because I didn't want Mother and Daddy to see them, that's why. Oh, then I hugged them real gentle and I threw them under my bed because I didn't want Mother and Daddy to see them, that's why. After that, I got in bed and did a sigh. This job was going to take more practice than I thought. So I keep thinking about something in my life that I'm going to tell you about more at the end. But when I was Junie B. Jones' age, one time decided that I was going to cut hair that I should not have been cutting of my friends. And it was a very bad idea. So I will tell you more about that, but I hope you're already knowing that this is a terrible idea for Junie B. Jones to be using scissors without a grown-up, right? That's not safe. And cutting things that aren't paper or that aren't being used for an art project in the right way. I know that none of you would be doing these naughty things that Junie B. Jones is doing. Plus, she's in kindergarten, so she maybe hasn't learned yet. All right, tomorrow is called Chapter 5, Teddy and Tickle. Be thinking about what you think is going to be happening in our chapter, Teddy and Tickle, tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. It is rainy today, so I hope that you can find something indoors to do and enjoy each other's company. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.